we are joined by PaperX coming off of their victory against Loud. If you have any questions for the team, please use the Zoom hand raise feature. We will start with in-person media first and then move to remote media.
Hello, guys. I'm Martin from Seaward. First of all, congratulations on the victory.
Thank you.
I have two questions for Alex.
Yep.
So the first one, you guys seem to be a confidence-based team on your duels and teamwork against EDG and GNG that seem to not be there, but today you guys seem really on point. So how do you manage that and come from such a heavy loss against them and play your game and plan your game and moral up for this game? The second question is, the progression always shows you and your reactions. You are a very emotive person and coach. You smiled after the Mind Freak clutch. And how do you manage your emotions when your players are taking, let's say, some risks? And have you been nice to your table?
Today quite nice. Um, for the first question, I think we honestly don't know what's going on. It's been up and down, our confidence. It changes even during the game itself. After every loss, we seem to have been able to bounce back, and I think it has to do with us like sitting down and talking and making sure that our game plan is really tight for the game, and then just trusting ourselves, And then sometimes it gets really hard, you get thrifty, and then the guys go on a 5-round run, and usually it's very rare for us. It doesn't really happen to us very much. So we've just been trying our best to keep each other happy, like just making sure that we're taking care of each other's emotions, being good teammates, basically. As for me, how do I manage my emotions? I mean, I've said this before, but I let it out. I just let it out so that when I tech pause, I don't actually say anything bad, because sometimes it's just really like some ridiculous play, We usually have a lot of rules and structure around how we want to go aggressive, and if we, sometimes we don't follow the rules and they make me lose my mind. The question, yeah, today I smiled because 1v4, like after that happened, there was a good chance that we had him on the ropes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hey guys, Andrea from Strafe here. First of all, congratulations on
Thank
winning
you.
the match and on going forward in the competition. My question goes to anyone who wants to answer it, but first, uh, I want to take a closer analysis to how the level of Valorant has increased from last season to this season. You have Loud and those insane comps that they make. You have Team Heretics and you have Carmine Corp pulling up sets against Fnatic and Navi. And now you have the Pacifics teams showing the whole world their firepower, their quality and depth on the strategies and all. I want you to tell us, for everyone, how does Valorant looks like now, and if there is any more room to progress, to evolve, and how the rest of the competition will look to the Pacific teams and try to beat them in the future. Thank you.
That was a big question.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. In my opinion, I do think that we're not playing the level of Valorant is not the best this tournament. I think, like even for I think all the 8 teams would say it themselves. It's been the start of the year, and usually you need some time for the meta to settle, for us to figure out what's going on. So all of us are trying stuff. You don't see, like last year you didn't see double duelist on Breeze. We didn't even see Breeze last year. There's new maps Sunset. There's going to be new maps all the time. Basically, by the end of the year, I expect that 2024 champs is going to be the level will be way higher than 2023 champs. I think everyone is growing. There's a lot of new rosters. Like even if like the format doesn't allow you to like make mistakes. So if, for example, you're Fnatic and you bomb out, and this gives you 1 month of actual training time, they're gonna come back like super good. You can't count them out forever. They're just throwing their name out there, but not actually saying anything about them. Does that answer your question? Sorry.
Pretty much. Thank you.
Hello, congratulations for the win.
Thank you.
The first question is for something. You are playing a lot operator with Gecko in this tournament with a good performance. No? The question is, what in your opinion, what is the main difference between play the operator with Jet or Chandler and with other agents? And how can you manage the use of utility and your role as initiator with the operator?
It's really hard question. What's the difference between I play with op on Jet, for example, and with op on Gecko? I think it's all about confidence and all about how I playing with on Jet and on Gecko. For example, on Jet, I think I can do a lot of mistake when I play with op, and I need to do something with this, I guess. But on Gecko, for example, I get kill, I go back, and I help my teammates by spells because I'm Gecko, right? I'm not Jet. I have flash, I have stun, I have molly, I have alt, and I guess that's it. Yeah.
Okay, the last one is for Alex. Sorry,
You know,
I always ask.
no problem.
It's about Sentinel, no? Because you play versus the American champions, and maybe Sentinel is a team similar to Genji in the question of they are very ordained, no, have this retake, this standard are more a lot of structured, no. And the question is, can you, how will you prepare the match versus them? And what is your opinion about Sentinel and his play style?
I mean, we have no time to prepare.
Yeah.
We'll try. So I mean, for me personally, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna relax tonight a little bit. I'll wake up as usual. What I do is I wake up very early in the morning, and I try to watch everything. And I come up with a game plan, and the boys will come later, and we discuss. And I will have already sectioned like key things for them to watch, and then they will discuss it. You know, and then we come up with a game plan together. Yeah, is that? Oh, okay. What about Sentinel's play style?
No, about Sentinel play style in general, what is your opinion?
I think they're very good. I think they're very, very good. I mean, they already beat us in Africa TV, and you could tell that they're developing. You know, I think having Zelsis in the team is a big deal. You know, I think he manages to keep their emotions high and confident. I think Tens is playing amazing on smokes. You know, I think it's been revelation for him. So they're coming together very nicely. You know, like I said before, I think it feels like when they were first won Reykjavik. You know, like it feels like they're coming back into their confidence. You know, Tens is having great performances. You know, it's just the same as last time. You know, so we're looking forward to the game, and we expect a very difficult one.
All right. Thank you and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, guys. Firstly, congratulations on your win today. It was an epic game.
Yeah.
My first question is to Monyet. Sorry, it's to Mindfreak actually. My bad. But so on that second map, you know, you had like that insane 1v4 clutch. So can you take us through what was like going through your mind while all of it was happening?
Actually, when I got the first 2 kills, when they pushed through their own smokes, I have a feeling that I could won it because the plan was in the open and I have like spot to like dancing around. And yeah, I'm just playing around it. So yeah.
Okay, thank you. And my second question is to Alex. So like my previous colleague asked, you are going up against Sentinels tomorrow, and one of the arguably bigger problems is that because they're coming in as that upper seed, they're gonna have like a bit more control over the map veto. So how are you feeling about that? And what do you think they will allow the sunset to slip through again like today?
I don't know. We have one good map, and I think the whole world knows this now. So we'll see. I mean, I think I think
Run.
I don't think we're playing sunset. But you never know. You know, like who knows? Like maybe there are maps that they feel like shaky on as well. You know, so. I don't know how the format works. Maybe it's one band each, and in their case, maybe I mean we share a lot of maps that we like to play together. You know, so there's a good chance that like we're all gonna get 5 maps that we like to play. You know, regardless of how shaky our map pool is right now.
Okay, can I ask a follow up to that? How do you feel about facing Sentinels on split? Anyone can answer. It doesn't have to be Alex.
Time for 3 duelists.
Maybe.
You don't even know what we're playing.
Did we win split this tournament? Yeah, we won one time. Right?
One against Genji. They're in final now.
No, this tournament.
This tournament.
Heretic.
We won against
Kick off.
Heretic.
Heretic.
Heretic, yeah, kick off the
Yeah,
With the sky, yeah. You.
I don't know, man. We just
I-
play
I
again.
really-
We gotta play and figure it out.
Yeah.
Like there's no time to do,
Five
do anything
wins.
drastic.
Okay, good luck for
Thank you.
tomorrow, guys,
Thank
and
you.
thank you very much.
Hi guys, this is Lou for MGG. My question goes to something. What is your initiative was this your initiative to flex on Gecko and not any other initiator? And is it because you can play a bit more for yourself and with an agent that's a bit more dynamic, I would say?
I think yeah, because the gecko, I feel like it's only the agent when you can play selfish by yourself. Because any other agents, for example, Skyface, Breach, it's all about go with the team and take some info. But when you play on gecko, you can be like selfish, like as I do, for example, when I play on Reina. And why we choose gecko, I don't know, just randomly. We never think about this. Just only now I think about that.
After the buff, I think.
No, yeah.
Before
After
buff-
the buff,
before buff,
we
you-
trying
Before
to
buff,
play,
we've tried, but
we
after
tried
the
to
buff,
play
you're
with gecko and it looks good. And yeah, we keep going.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, Jack from GG Recon. My question is for Alex. With your French background as an honorary European, seen it going around on Twitter this week. Are you feeling the love from the EMEA fans, and can we claim your success as our own, please?
I was born in France. I only moved to Singapore when I was 4 years old, so you could claim 4 years of EMEA-ness, I guess. But I don't know. Like I lived in Singapore all my life. I'm French by blood, but I feel Singaporean, so half. Like okay, sure, you can claim the coach half of it. I mean, we have one European player, so sometimes people like to latch onto that, but I think that's more relevant than me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey guys, another question here. I made the same question to Sadak on the last interview, and I feel it applies to you as well. We were discussing a little bit about community toxicity, right? So when things go well and you are the winner, everything goes fine, the community is happy. But if you do not do that, and Sadak said, well, we are going to end this series on fourth, and we are going to have a lot of backslash, right? We want to understand a little bit from you, how do you feel about the community reactions and how do they make our lives harder, especially when things do not go well?
I mean,
No, yeah, go ahead.
it's just, I guess it's simple. You need to understand who is these people who hate you in internet. Who is these people? I mean, probably, I don't want to say anything like really badly, but I think they understand me. And also, after lose, just try to never open Twitter and especially VLR.gg. And also Reddit, I guess. Yeah. Reddit also cannot open.
I mean, I think in any situation, you have people that like you and people that don't like you, right? So whenever you win, the community that's actually talking is going to be the one that likes you. If you lose, the one that doesn't like you is the one that's going to talk. And also the fact that internet has anonymity, right? So you can just say whatever you want and there's no repercussion to it. I think we just got to roll with the punches. I think this is just part and parcel. I'm sure Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, have people bashing them when they miss open goals. I mean, they don't do it. They're that good, but I'm sure this happens. So we're in the business of entertainment, right? And when people are not entertained, they're not happy, and there's nothing we can do. I think for us, we just need to guard ourselves. I have younger players in the team, and I have to police them. Sometimes they want to look at VR, and I have to choke hold them. No. So this one I'm trying to guard, because he likes to look a little bit sometimes. I just peek. This afternoon I caught him watching YouTube comments. I was like, oh my god.
It feels great when you win the match and you destroy some opponents and you open VLR.gg. But when you lost, oh my god, no, cannot open.
So the best practice is just don't look at it. Ever.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Elaine from One Esports,
Hello.
and I have a question for Coach Alex. So yesterday you mentioned that you were experimenting some new strategies against Genji, and it wasn't as effective. Was today going back to old reliable strats, or did you tailor some new tactics to Loud as well?
Honestly, again, we didn't really have much time, so I think we just agreed to a game plan. We tried Yeah, we tried to change a little bit. You know, we knew that like Loud is an incredibly intelligent team. You know, like probably the most cerebral team in the whole league. You know what I mean? And you're playing against like one of the best IGLs in the world. He walked into the A bomb site and ascended a few times and nobody was there. And every time less once in a while he'll be able to find a hole and get a defense, like just by reading the game. So I mean, we just try our best to be aware of these things rather than like tailoring any strategies around it, because I don't think you can like outcall them.
Okay, one more question. You talked about how everyone on the roster has been adapting to each other. But in your opinion, who has been the most consistent or reliable in this process?
I mean, I wouldn't say most. I think we didn't really have a great tournament, so everybody's going up and down. Of course, special props to Forsaken, because usually he plugs the gaps and he still does an admirable drop every time he's put into these kind of situations. But I think they all really put a huge effort, like just to sacrifice for each other, which is quite commendable, I think.
Okay, and lastly, the team was noticeably in a more relaxed, playful mood today compared to yesterday. So, what contributed to this change?
I think every time we just like it's this is the end of the line. We just like really don't care about the play. We just play for fun. I think that's why we're like a bit more calm during this
Looks
game.
like the day by day. You wake up, feels great, everyone
Yeah.
happy, but second day, GG cannot
mean,
cannot shoot. Yeah.
There's pressure, like I think every time we are backs to the wall, we're just like, okay, this is it. We're going home, or we do something. So good news. Every time we're backs to the wall, we seem to be happier. I don't know why, but this I guess is the case.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello guys, congratulations for the victory.
Hello.
I'm
Thank you.
Teo from Sons of KS. My question is for Forsaken. I have two questions for you. The first one is, having played already with all the regions in Master, with China, with of course APAC and Americas, what do you think that are their strong points, and do you think what do you think are their like weakest points, and also what do you reckon or think that you as a team can learn from them?
Strong points and weak points
Yes.
of every region.
Yeah, of the team or of the regions that you face. Yes.
I mean, every region they have like different play style, of course, and maybe like NA team or like China region, they almost have like similar play style to our play style. I think the strong points is
I can do that.
yeah, I don't know.
And any teams, they may run better than most teams. I think EMEA teams, they're very good at trap plays. Like everywhere you go, you just get hammered by like a barrage of utility when they're playing defense. And the China region is just they're definitely the best aimers. Like I think better than
yeah.
Pacific. It's just that they're separated into very different teams right now. If they come up together and they gang up, then we're gonna have a problem shooting them back. Honestly, for weak points, it's just I think honestly everyone learns from each other. Whenever we come to these kind of events, we take away something from the EMA teams. If we manage to scream or play matches against Loud or Sentinels, we learn something. Luckily enough, we can practice with a different region, which is China, from where we are. So we don't actually learn much from them, but there's a nice rivalry there, and we lost to EDG this time, and we would like to like play them again.
And what do you think that you've learned the most with for what do you think you've learned the most from playing with these teams this year?
Um, I actually think we learned the most about like
Mentality, maybe.
mentality, yeah, about like just our self, like focus on ourselves,
We deal with ourselves more better.
yeah, something like that.
Thank you. Congratulations and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take a few questions from remote media. First question from Fernando.
Thank you. First of all, congratulations, guys, on the win. My name is Fernando. I'm from Valorant Zone from Brazil. My question is for Alex. Following the idea of a friend in the room, we all know how good something is on operator, and we've seen paper exchange compositions quite a while in this tournament. Can we see something playing Jet on Sunset or Asset maybe?
Well, it's true that we changed a lot, but usually, actually, right now, we're changing comps because we're struggling to make things work. On Ascent, I mean,
Sunset.
Sunset.
Sunset's unlikely, it's a race map. But I've seen some American teams play on Jet, and they play very. I think it's Oxygen actually. It's Oxygen. I think he plays Jet on, and he has like very nice like floating. He goes to very good angles, and I think it's incredible. Um, we could, we could. I don't think it's a change that will make this tournament for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not really jet map. You cannot just get easily picks,
Okay, and about Asen, can we see him play on Jet again?
In the future or in this tournament?
in the future, I guess.
It's about you. You're the coach.
In the future, yeah, for sure.
Depends on the com, yeah.
Yeah, depends on combo. This
So-
this race one is sometimes master class, sometimes not class. Sometimes disaster class.
Thank you very much, guys. Good luck tomorrow and good luck on the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.
Next question from Razor.
Hi, I have two questions for Alex from the Valorant competitive community. The first one and goes back to what you guys were talking about earlier with the map pool. It feels like Paper Rex's map pool depth has been lacking so far this season compared to last year. Do you think this is mainly because you haven't had enough time to adjust to the roster change, or are there other factors, such as meta changes like sky nerfs, that are the biggest cause of this? And how confident are you that you'll be able to develop a deeper map pool for the rest of the season?
I mean, I can answer the second one first, but we're gonna work on our map pool regardless, like all year round. I'm very sure there'll be a new map halfway through the year. It's to be expected. Either something coming back, unless one of them has come back. With regards to what's the first question? What was the first question again? Sorry.
Like why is the map pool
Oh, yeah.
lacking depth?
Yeah, I mean, I think we just got the wrong read on the meta. Like we decided to, we decided to go away from Sky, assuming that like we could replace it with Yoru or Phoenix or some kind of flash agent. But it turns out that the way we play, Sky enables us to play a lot more aggressively when we do this, and because of that, like we're scrambling right now to try and figure out who's gonna play Sky, who's gonna play what, which is why the map pool looks weak. As you can see, the only map that Sky is not playing on is Sunset, and we're kind of comfortable on Sunset. The rest of the maps, a lot of people play Sky on, and we're figuring it out. There's also like for us to pick up a new scan agent like halfway through the tournament, it's about the number of reps you have with the agent. However flexible you are, it takes time to create ideas around it, understand the agent, understand how it works around the map, understand how people react with the agent. It's not as easy as people think to just plug and play. I can't just like say, oh, today we are gonna run this comment and it's gonna look beautiful. No, it looks like whatever we've been playing for the last 10 days. This is what it looks like. Like we don't have the depth of strategy and understanding to actually switch in and out like as and when we want to, especially so early in the year. When we're learning how Chaya Monyet likes to play and stuff as well.
Thank you. And my last question is, the team has been regularly buying full into the bonus rounds. Is this a conscious decision from the team, or is it just you wanting the players to keep the flow and momentum going because they're world class and definitely have a huge chance of winning?
I haven't really thought about it, but I think it's also because we haven't been winning much bonus rounds. We've gotten quite a few pistol wins this tournament, which is honestly quite surprising. Because we usually do the opposite. We win the bonus round and we play well in the gun rounds. We haven't been winning bonus rounds, and I think that's adding a little bit pressure on us to like, okay, we can't just run around and give them the round for free anymore, because we're not winning the gun rounds as comfortably as we normally do.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Next question from Nerditude Antonio.
Thank you so much. My question is for second. With Master Madrid, this will be your 8th international classification with Paper Rex. Why do you think you have been able to be so constant with your work and team?
I would say because Pepex, we like to experiment a lot, and then I like to being creative as well. We change a lot of stuff, a lot of strategic on the day itself. So it's like I would say I think we're just putting like all of like our brains to the map, like every map. So then people not gonna like expect what we gonna do later in the match, So yeah.
Thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you.
Final question from Zen.
Hello, thank you and congratulations on your win. This question goes to Alex. In your own words yesterday, you described the team's performance as, or rather the experimentation as a disaster. So how would you rate today's performance? In a comparison.
I think today we played close to our best we can possibly get for this tournament. Like it would be really great if we could like carry on this form. I know it's hard, you know, because there are a lot of factors, but this is as close as it gets for us. You know, like I think we read the game well. We made the right moves. We make it difficult for them to take space. You know, we challenged them at the right timings. We had good confidence. We made some good confidence plays. You know, to catch people off guard, to keep the momentum up. We did as well as we could. You know, and I think the game still was very very close. You know.
Oh, sorry, one more question. Would you rate confidence as a defining factor for how you faced Loud today and you managed to take them down, or did it come down to other factors as well?
You know, I think confidence for any like maybe sport or esports, you know, kind of thing. It's a prerequisite, you know, for you to stand on the stage with such like talented like opposition. If you're not ready to like fight them head on, you know, and you just have lost half the battle already. So a lot of like what we do is in the mind. I think it's one of the most important things. Yes.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That was the final question. Congratulations, Paper Rex. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you.